Hello everyone, and welcome back. Today, we will continue our playlist and we will try to make it more in terms of conversations. And instead of making it too much formal, we will try to keep it more casual and probably we will share better learnings or whatever we are doing, right? Yeah, let's get started. uh Today I thought like I will I today I thought I will discuss about some of my tools, or you can say extensions, or browsers that I personally use that I would recommend. So these are those softwares or tools that I use on my laptop, and probably you can try it, something similar to that. So let's get started. Number one, when you're talking about the laptop, I'm not going to go which laptop you should buy. It's completely up to you. But let's talk about the browser. I believe browser is one of the very basic thing, or the very primary thing that we all are using. And like the most common one is the Chrome. Then you have got Mozilla Firefox. Then you have the Microsoft Edge or Safari for MacBook. So these are the primary browsers, and I have been using Chrome lately since a lot of years. But in my recent search of finding a better browser, I honestly have now moved to a new browser called as Arc. Before moving to Arc, or you can say before settling with Arc, I tried a few more other of browsers which were more customizable or had their own good or bads. For example, I tried Sidekick, and there was one more. I realized, like, if you are looking to use a fundamental browser, like there is also Brave, and there are many others. You need to understand it should be free. I mean, why should you pay for a browser? Maybe there might be a specific feature that they have extra that you can pay for, but generally, like, I would recommend using free browsers and don't go for paid one, because free ones are very good. So why I left Chrome, the fundamental reason was the RAM consumption and the small features that it lacked. And I tried different browsers. So one of the reason why people drop Chrome or try to use another browsers are also privacy reasons, because a lot of cookies and data is captured on Chrome. But there are a few new browsers which create more personalized experience, in the terms not personalized, sorry, but a more private experience. They do not capture all of your cookies. They remove cookies from the URL and try to make or remove ads automatically. So these are some of the important factors, which is the privacy, the number of features or specific things that I can do with the browser. Basic functionality is something that were my reason, and I eventually switched to Arc. I love it, and I use it because of small things. It has the split screen, and you can say the small arc. There is a small arc, like when you use it, if you want to use it, you will realize it. Also, it creates spaces and groups, and full screen mode, which makes it better to be more productive. So that's the fundamental reason. Apart from that, in a browser, I feel there are a few things which makes it more complete, or which will make it more productive. So just try to understand one thing. It is not that Arc or Brave or these are other browsers. They are all built upon a basic, or a common base, which is Chromium. Chromium is kind of, you can say, toolkit, and these browsers are made up on that. Even Chrome is made up on Chromium. So that's it. They just change the functionalities, make it more functional, and that's the difference. So what else should you add on your browser, be it Chrome or any other browser, to make it better? I believe number one, you can try, but number one, I used to use ad blocker or those things, which used to help me remove unwanted ads and all those things, because those are one of the big blocker, or you can say distraction. So you can remove that. Number one is that. Number two, I use there is one extension on Chrome, or you can say any of the browsers, which is YouTube blocker. Now this is not going to block your YouTube, but it is smartly does one thing. It blocks all the recommendation or similar or your homepage styles. So if you feel or if you see the pattern, right? Its exact name is unhook is the name of that extension. Yeah. So if you see the exact pattern, what happens is you open YouTube, and YouTube recommendation algorithm has become so good, or even Instagram or TikTok. But let's talk about this, that you will find one or the two or like one of the thumbnails so interesting to see, like you will be like you will be looking to click on one of them, and once you get into one video, the recommendation for the next would be very good, and you will see next further and all. So that creates a loop, and you won't realize how and where 1 hour 2 hours is gone. So unhook extension, what it simply does is, it will, if you enable it, it will just remove your home feed, remove the shorts, remove the recommended. So if I want to watch YouTube, I will have to specifically go and search the video. I will watch that. Because if you are going to learn or using YouTube to learn something, in that case, you will know what exactly you will need to search. You don't need the recommendation system to help you, because either you have subscribed some of the channel, you can go to your subscription, you can check the latest videos, or you can search directly. But it will remove all those distractions that generally triggers it. Correct. Number two, I use, apart from this, is one Pomodoro timer, which kind of makes it better for me in terms of I can start my timer right away on my browser, and it will keep running, and once it is done, I can see it. Number three is a URL blocker. So if there are some URLs specifically that you feel you are visiting a lot, for example, it can be Netflix, it can be other such kind of tools, you can block those URLs. And when you open those URL, you can put a redirection to some of a good message or something that reminds you why you started this whole journey. So these are some tools I believe are helpful, help me into making it. There is one more thing which is more useful for Chrome users and not specifically for Arc, because Arc do not have a home page. Whenever you open a new tab on Chrome, you have a new home page. So you can have some good, you can say, home page widget that can help you with task management or something, like up to you. So it's good in the sense that whenever you open a new tab, you have your to do's or planner, so you can just update things there, or you can just listen to music. So there are a few extensions which help you with creating this personalized experience. You can create your own homepage that gives you all the relevant tools, and I can believe like this. These are some good features that I use. I feel like they help me become better. So that's what I want to share in today's video. I guess that's all for today. See you in the next video. Bye bye.